Boy, that was crazy. I just realized he kicked me out the party. Well, no, I'm still in the party.
Again to 2K Sports.
Man, that game was crazy.
And joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Had a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. You take a look at Rose. He's had a pretty cold first season so far, but maybe he'll find his stride in the second half of the year and finish strong.
It's been a bit of a struggle for him so far. You expect that for most rookies.
Well, it's never a smooth ride through your first year in the league. He's still got plenty of games left to show us his full potential.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. And for Chicago, as a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
16. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ortiz. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. And it's rejected. Pass to Navarro. Wallace outside. The three is up. Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando.
And in the last meeting,
That boy Spooks was cooking last game, boy. I can't lie.
Pass to Navarro. Now Wallace. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
and that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Knocks it loose. Over to the wing. Here's Navarro. Cashes in the 12-footer.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls are committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's Ortiz. Here's Ramirez. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Orlando with the rebound.
That is a
That boy
rarity.
Mr. Dunk.
When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Orlando moving the ball around. And he hits it to tie the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams have the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Chicago on D. 3-point lead. Pass to Ortiz. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And so here is Chicago, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Yeah?
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Magic have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. They set a pick. Hits the trifecta. He's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Navarro. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Ortiz. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. 1:29 left in the first. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And with the defender right on him, nice step back.
The Bulls trail by 4. Here's Navarro. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Ortiz. To the inside. To the left wing. Watched by Wallace. There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Right wing. Here's Ramirez. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
There's the screen. Here's Navarro. Can't nail the jumper. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando ahead, up by 4, and we'll be back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. And there's a pick. Pulls it in. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's Johnson, out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. Wallace outside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And another three for Orlando.
He's not a guy you want to be giving that shot to. The D's got to get up on him.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Here's Navarro. Counted from distance. Navarro's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Bulls trail by 4. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Orlando foul. Number 2.
Rose is checked in for Chicago.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 3.
Magic on D. Now here's Wallace. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Sinks it from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 7. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
And out of bounds would be Chicago ball. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. The Magic making a switch here. Bulls trail by 7. The deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 12 points for him. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And another 3 for Orlando.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Navarro. He's got 5. Knocks down the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And so now a timeout call by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Standing just under 7 feet, Zach Collins puts that size to work out there.
Always looking for his next rebound or just a point bucket. Collins knows that his physicality is what he has to bring to the floor. And he operates mostly in the paint.
Number 4.
Here's Ortiz. To the wing, right side. Pulls it from the corner. Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 6.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Clock at 4. Another 3 for Chicago.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
First team foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. So both teams making some changes here.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 14.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
1:03 left in the first half. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Navarro. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Ortiz. Out to the wing. Good D by Wallace.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Gets the 3 to fall.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
He buries it from 3.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And there's the screen. Here's Navarro. Off the mark there with a 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at the Magic. You expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coach.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Lots of room. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And for Orlando, the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Wallace outside. Ooh, poked away. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Second chance shot. And he hits the jumper. And the Bulls lead by 1.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Fires the 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
You know, Richard, after some up and down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Orlando, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Here's Ortiz. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Orlando shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pure from 3-point range. He's got 21.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
To the left side wing. To shoot. The 3 sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Orlando moving the ball around. Offensive board, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Navarro. 13 points in the game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
From deep three-point land. The shot won't fall. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Here's Ramirez. Give him 8 points now. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Knocks it down from distance.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Start moving with your mascot.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Ortiz. 7 points in the game. Pass to Ramirez.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Ortiz. Out left to the wing. Shot from 16. Jump shot is good that time. Ortiz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
That shot wide open.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Orlando's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. 6 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ramirez with a rebound. Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. From 9 feet, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And Chicago again with a bucket. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Watched by Wallace. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 36 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
With 2 seconds left, and he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 2.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. A shot from the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And for the Magic, Navarro, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Over to the left wing. Elbow shot. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Magic foul. Number 9. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Chicago has possession. Here's Wallace. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago with a rebound. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Navarro. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Tipped. Here's Wallace, and he jams it home with authority. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
This one for 3. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The shot no good. The Magic have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Johnson inside. Pass to Ramirez. Wallace with a double team. And it's good. 2 points. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
From deep. Can't get it to drop.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Watch by Wallace. A nice shot by Ramirez. Ramirez has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. "18 feet out. Yes, sir!"
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Magic leading by 4. Here's Ortiz. And he nails it.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Here's Navarro. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Orlando has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And it's in there.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
Bulls trail by 9. A minute 31 left in the game. Jams it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Ortiz. It's money from deep.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Magic.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. Oh, he misses the layup. For 3, buries it from outside.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks.